What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Unhinged Live. As usual, I'm Patrick Hennessy. Hope everyone's having an awesome day. Listen, appreciate you all for stopping by. We got another, it's the second to last late night start time, so we got that going for us here. But I hope everyone had an awesome day so far. We got a little pregame action going on here. Yankees going up against the Angels tonight, starting a little 3-game series. The Angels are not that good of a team, so to be honest with you guys, I want to sweep. That's all I want, bro. I want to sweep against the Angels. Is that too much to ask for? I don't think so at this point. I don't think so. But listen, I guess before we get into anything, before we get into today's lineup, which honestly you guys might see me complain a little bit about, but that's fine. We'll complain about it and then we'll move on. But yeah, let's take a 10-slash roll call. You guys know the deal. I know the last stream, I have no idea what happened. I had to start up a new one, so appreciate you all guys for kind of shifting over here. But let's go. Let's take a 10-slash roll call. Let's see who we got in the chat today. We got Martin, we got Pim Paul, Justin Dominguez, 3-Dot. We got Jared Williams, Jose, Dirtbike Nation, Sean, Andrew. We got Lori, Mod of the Century, Catcher Fiends. We got, who else we got? We got Alexander, Black Swan, Jared, Futai, you legend. Who else we got? We got Jose, Godslugger, Disgruntled YouTuber. I see Evan. Who else we got in here? Ninja Reactions, Matty T Gaming. Appreciate you all so much for stopping by. You guys are all legends in your own way. Chat, everyone's a legend in their own way. That's kind of all that matters. But listen, I guess we could kind of start things off by taking a look at the Yankees starting lineup for this. I was going to say this afternoon, but it's a late night game. So listen, let's take a look here. Honestly, not too impressed. And for one sole reason and one sole reason only, dude. Why is Brett Gardner in the lineup over Luke Voit? Like, I don't understand, like, at what point can Brett Gardner just, like, dig up his little hole and just stay in there for eternity, bro? I'm so tired of Luke Voit having to sit just because the Yankees refuse to have Stanton being in the outfield consecutive days in a row, and then also because they refuse to have Brett Gardner. God forbid he sits a day, bro. God forbid Brett Gardner ever sits a day just so Luke Voit could get consistent at-bats. Bro, Luke Voit sat both days in Atlanta, okay? He didn't start either of those games. He didn't start the first game against Oakland, so he starts 3 games against Oakland. You know what? Benched for game 1 against LA. I'm so annoyed that he can never get consistent at-bats. It's stupid already because you guys know for a fact, if that was like Greg Allen as the Yankees' 4th outfielder, he'd never be getting this amount of playing time. So Brett Gardner, screw off already, dude. But looking at today's lineup, you have DJ LeMahieu leading off. You have Rizzo in that 2-hole. Judge 3 and right, then you have Stan DHing 4. Gallo 5, Urshela 6. Hopefully he could rebound from the disaster of a performance that he had yesterday, both offensively and defensively. And then you have Gary Sanchez catching tonight. Brett Gardner is in center field, like I mentioned, which is just vomit-inducing, I guess. And then Andrew Velazquez is going to be the starting shortstop for tonight with Corey Kluber back on the mound. It is his first start with the Yankees, I believe, since like late May. So that's a nice sight to see, I guess. Yeah, hopefully Kluber can pitch well tonight. I'm banking on it, dude. I'm really banking on a good performance out of Corey Kluber today. It really means a lot for the Yankees kind of like heading into their little postseason run that they plan on going on here. Corey Kluber is going to be very significant. He's going to play a very significant role in that. That's only if he pitches well. If Corey Kluber comes out today and he doesn't really pitch too well, we're screwed. Simply because the Yankees don't really have that good amount of starting pitching depth that we were looking at previously. Especially because you don't really know what you're going to be getting from Sevy. Herman is out. Heel is now a reliever, I guess. So now I'm kind of banking on Corey Kluber to come back and be like the Yankees' number 3 starter. That's just how I'm viewing him. But listen, chat. Questions, comments, concerns, any topics you guys want me to hit on, let me know, and we'll rock with it, dude. We have a good portion of today's pregame left, so let me know what you guys want to talk about. And then kind of giving you guys like a breakdown as far as the schedule goes. Also, can someone ban that dude who keeps spamming D's, dude? Also, as far as the schedule goes, tonight after the game we have the Pat and Dan show. It's going to be a late night Pat and Dan show. Tonight's game does start at 9:30, so I'm under the assumption that we're probably going to be seeing a Pat and Dan show, I don't know, late, probably like 1:30, I would say. Something stupid like that. But yeah, yeah. Other than that, we're going to keep the ball rolling here. Tomorrow is 9:30 start time as well, so pregame tomorrow 8:30, postgame after the game tomorrow night as well. So yeah, let's see what you guys got going on in the chat. For some reason, bro, it seems like not a lot of people got notifications for this stream, Probably because it was like a last-minute upload. I have no idea what the deal is. All I know is, bro, I'm so tired of like YouTube with all their nonsense, bro. Even like when we're on like watch parties sometimes, it'll literally say like disconnected for no reason. Bro, when the internet connection is just fine. Like, YouTube's just like, nah, I'm ending the stream right now. Bro, what? YouTube, get yourselves together, bro. Please get yourselves together. Switch to Twitch. I wish I would switch to Twitch. You know what I'm saying? No, dude, YouTube's just getting on my nerves lately. It's annoying. Unfortunately, like, YouTube has, like, a monopoly over this stuff, dude. Like, Twitch is cool, but not for, like, what we do here. You know what I mean? It's an absolute joke. But between, like, their lack of, like, notification sending out, between, like, their stream services having, like, just disconnecting randomly, it's so frustrating, bro. Not So Family Fun Vintage says, Pat, is this, like, a trend now? You've missed me 10 times in a row. No. Not intentionally, bro. Not intentionally. Ed King says late nights are killing me. Bro, I love the late nights. Now, I know a lot of people don't, but I'm a huge fan of the late nights. I like the late night watch parties the most. But, yeah. Big fan, dude. Not So Family Fun Vision also says Pat Kluber isn't going to have a good start. Wait, he's not great when he comes out the IL. Well, I mean, also, Andrew Heaney's apparently available to piggyback Kluber tonight. So there's that. We're probably going to see Kluber. I'll be shocked if he goes more than 4, to be honest with you guys. I'll be shocked if Kluber goes more than 4 innings today. And then after that, we're probably going to be seeing Andrew Heaney come in to kind of give the Yankees, maybe 3? I don't know. But all I do know is Zach Britton was transferred to the 60-day IL, so I doubt we're going to really be seeing any sort of performance from Zach Britton moving forward. His season's probably done. I think he has to get surgery to remove bone chips or something. So yeah, dude, we're gonna see Kluber and Heaney tonight. Hopefully they could get it done against the Angels. On the bright side, I guess Ohtani's not gonna be pitching for the Angels tomorrow. He was originally going to be, but then they scratched him because he got hit on the hand the other day. He's still gonna be available to hit for the Angels, but he's not gonna be pitching the series, which, even though we rocked him last time, I guess it's still a plus that we could kind of face, like, some bum. But yeah, Heaney the Genie, bro. Hopefully he could kind of pitch well after Kluber today. But other than that, I mean, tonight's going to be a very interesting game, and that's why I'm kind of happy that we have the Pat and Dan show afterwards. Just because Kluber's start tonight really means so much. And I know, like, he hasn't pitched since May, so I'm not really, like, banking on him to come out and give the Yankees, like, 7 shutout. But I just want to see some sort of, like, competitive performance from him, just so we could kind of, like, look at him as maybe, like, just a solid piece of this rotation moving forward, especially as the Yankees go into a playoff scenario. So that's what I'm banking on. Are we going to get it? Not too sure. But, yeah, like Catchfreen said, I mean, Heaney's going up against his old team in the Angels, so that maybe that'll give him a little bit more of a fire underneath him. I have no idea, bro. No clue. All I know is I want to see the Yankees win tonight, dude. That's all I want. They're on a 2-game losing streak now. It's not fun. It's not fun. That sounds like punishment. It kind of is like punishment. I'm not going to lie. Do I need the live chat on? Yeah, we need the live chat on. Jackson says our school wants us to start before Labor Day so we can get used to things. You're starting school already. That sucks. School's no bueno. No bueno. Alexander says sucks for Britton. He regrets the surgery he already got because it wasn't apparently totally necessary. Strange, bro. Very strange. Imagine Ohtani versus new lineup. We'd destroy him. Probably like 15 runs. No joke. Pat, I'm excited to see Klubot back. I'm confident he's going to pitch good. He's just need to build up. He's usually a slow starter. Just build him up. When you build him up, he has his best stuff. I'm excited too, dude. I'm excited too. Unfortunately, the Yankees are currently, 6 games out of first place, as well as I think they have 2 games up on the Red Sox as far as that first wildcard spot goes. But as the days go by, the Yankees are going to have to put up a really good month of September if they kind of want to win the division, bro. 6 games back is no joke. I hate to kind of like be like a Debbie Downer, but dude, 6 games back is no joke. I see a bunch of you guys saying Rally Rod. Rally Rod. Wait, let me get Rally Rod real quick. Bro, I always forget to whip him out. I don't know why. I always forget to whip out Rally Rod. All right, chat, let me get the hashtag Rally Rod going. Yo, who follows us on Twitter and Instagram and saw the Rally Rod animation that I posted today? Dude, that dude, what's his name? Gator McCluskey, yo, he literally emailed me the Rally Rod animation thing, and I'm like, yo, I have to post this, dude. So, listen, Gator McCluskey, I'm not sure if he's in the chat, but be sure to like give him a follow on Twitter. I tagged him on the Twitter and Instagram. Dude, he literally just made that. Like, I didn't even ask him to, dude. So that was hysterical. When the first time I checked my email and I saw that, bro, I was crying, laughing. Crying. Especially with the gunshots. Bang, bang, bang. Rally Rod's like, oh, you shot me. Like, sorry, Rally Rod. It's all right. You'll get over it. Evan says, Pat, who do you think is the most solid that the Yankees acquired and who sucked? You're talking about the trade deadline? If I'm going by the trade deadline, I guess I would say most solid. I don't know. It's tough to say because everyone's been having, like, their hot streaks and cold streaks. But I guess I would say, like, Anthony Rizzo, most solid. Joey Gallo, second most solid. Third most solid, I guess, like Heaney. I don't know. The Yankees didn't really make too many acquisitions at the deadline to kind of, like, be able to rank them. But Rizzo's been a solid pickup. He obviously hasn't really been the same since coming off the COVID IL. But I'm hoping that he could kind of pick things up somewhat soon and then be productive for the Yankees like he was before. So we got Jason Parker for Sessa. Who the hell is Jason Parker? Was that, like, just announced? Holmes was a very solid pickup as well, for sure. There he is, Gator McCluskey. Yo, chat, go give him a follow. Justin Dominguez says, hot take, Yankees will play small ball tonight to get the W. Interesting. I don't think so, to be honest with you. Seeing the Yankees play small ball is not really what I'm expecting tonight at all. Jason Parker. Interesting. Should we be excited about that? Like, I've never heard of that dude in my life. So yeah. Muy interesante, I guess. Yo, shout out to Ruben Cruz, the $5 dono. Appreciate you so much, Ruben. Yo, give me the Brian Ferentz. Bang, bang, bang. Let's go. He says, imagine Kluber would be healthy all year, pitching like he did in Cleveland. I just hope this lineup gets on a roll, scoring 6 to 7 runs per game. Give me them W's for Ruben, you absolute legend. Riley Rod, get over here right now. Right here. Bang. So, 1 bottle to Ruben, table 7. Make that happen right now, dude. No. You're going to run. You're going to sprint like it's nobody's business. You're not going to walk. You're not going to jog. You're going to sprint like you're Usain Bolt. Copy. But yeah, appreciate you so much, Ruben. I agree. If Kluber would have been healthy all year, that's all we really need to see. And the Yankees really would have been cruising. That's what I'm banking on, bro. But unfortunately, he wasn't. So you can't really, like, give these hypotheticals and be like, oh, if Kluber was healthy, we would have been chilling by now. Unfortunately, I mean, were we really expecting Kluber to be healthy all year, especially when we signed him and we knew his injury passed? I know I wasn't expecting him to be healthy all year. I'm surprised Tyone has been healthy all year, knock on wood, but he's another one that was kind of injury prone coming into it, and he looks good now. So I don't know, dude. I don't know. Let's see. Andrew says Holmes has been a gem of a pickup. He has been. Clay Holmes has been solid, for sure. Thoughts on the Jake Paul fight? Chat, did you guys watch it? Bro, I'm actually surprised. Like, I didn't think that Jake Paul, I mean, I thought he was going to win, but I'm kind of surprised on, like, how bad Tyron Woodley looked. Like, dude, I think there were so many opportunities where he kind of could have been, like, more aggressive, but he wasn't. So that kind of just costed him the fight last night. But yeah, anybody on social media being like, oh, Tyron Woodley won. Bro, he did not win. Like, if I'm, like, doing, like, my little, like, scorecard in my head, he literally won 2 out of 8 rounds. Like, I'm shocked that it wasn't a unanimous decision. And also, bro, all the people being like, oh, that was rigged. Oh, my God. You're actually psychotic. You're actually psychotic if you think the boxing match was rigged. I'm so sorry, bro. It's just ridiculous. But yeah, let's see what else we got going on here. Martin says Rizzo will pick himself up again. He's going to pick up right where he left off before he went to the COVID IL. I hope so. In the words of Kodak Black, I hope so, dude. Ruben says I could see why people would want Correa as a Yankee because he performs in the playoffs, loves the pressure moments, and plays good defense. I don't, bro. I don't see why anyone would want Carlos Correa. I don't see a fit for him. I don't see a fit for any of the free agent shortstops, to be honest with you guys. Yeah, dude, there's no reason to want to go out and get Carlos Correa. Bro, I'm happy with, like, Rocket with Glaber until Anthony Volpe comes up. So that's kind of my plan. But anybody being like, oh, let's sign Carlos Correa. No thank you, dude. Literally no thank you. Canelo would kill him? I mean, dude, I would think so. Like, chat, let's be honest here. If any of you guys are, like, looking at Jake Paul, like, 4 fights in and being like, oh, Canelo would beat him, I'd think so. Like, bro, that's like looking at, like, Floyd Mayweather 4 fights into his career and being like, yeah, he could beat Mike Tyson. Like, dude, it doesn't work like that. I know, obviously, he's, like, a hot talker and he's, like, calling out all these people. But, dude, like, for 4 fights into his boxing career, he doesn't look that bad. Just saying. Let's see. No thanks to Correa. I agree, 1,000%. 1,000%, dude. Jason Parker from the Reds pitched 19 games, won 4, lost 3. Is that with their major league team, though? Jason Parker? He's definitely not a major leaguer, bro. I'd be shocked. Bro, I type in Jason Parker. Is that even his name? Because nothing comes up. I have to type in Jason Parker baseball just to get his numbers. Dude, he's never pitched above single A. Are you really throwing me numbers right here and telling me he's pitched 19 games and won 4 and lost 3 like that matters? Bro, if I'm looking at a single A, okay, a dude who's never pitched above single A, I don't really care about his record, to be honest with you. He has a 4.05 ERA in 18 games started. It's just one of those guys that I don't care about until he gets to, like, at least double A, bro. I mean, you have a 4.05 ERA in single A. You're meaningless to me. Sorry, Jason Parker. Let's see. Floyd probably had hundreds of amateur fights and his entire life training before his first 4 actual pro fights. Yeah, probably so. Bro, I think people are just haters. That's the bottom line here. Like, people are watching, like, Jake Paul be a boxer, and, bro, they'll find any reason to just hate on him, dude. Like, we'll fight a real boxer. Like, bro, just shut up. Like, dude, stop hating. JS says, hopefully Kluber has a good night and the offense is alive. We need a win today. As far as I'm concerned, the Yankees have a decent pitching matchup as far as tonight goes. I forgot the exact name of the dude who's on the mound tonight, but let me pull it up here. It is Mike Mayers. To be honest with you guys, I haven't heard of him before this. It doesn't seem like... Seems like we might have faced him once before, because a few guys in the Yankees lineup have decent numbers against him. So far this season, he's a reliever. So I guess he's an opener for today. This is actually going to be his first start of the season. So I guess the Angels are going with a bullpen day today. But all I know is in his last outing was on August 27th. He went an inning and a third of no-run baseball. I didn't know that he's an opener. So maybe that would kind of make sense why I haven't heard of him before. So yeah, I guess it's going to be a bullpen day for the Angels. That would kind of result in a win for me, to be honest with you guys. Like, if we're looking at, like, the Angels bullpen, I think that we could rock them. The only reason why we wouldn't is if, like, the bulk guy for the Angels, whoever that may be, just dominates the Yankees. Kind of like how we were expecting, like, the Yankees to crush Paul Blackburn, and he crushed us. So hopefully that's not what happens tonight. But you never know. You never know what to expect, dude. Let's see. Is tonight a guaranteed win? Just like I said, it's so tough. It's so tough, dude. Like, it's one of those games where, like, I'm looking at it as almost a guaranteed win, but it's impossible to say anything's a guaranteed win, especially with this Yankees team. We're going up against Paul Blackburn. I thought that was a guaranteed win. So now going up against, like, Mike Mayers, I thought that would be an automatic win too, but you never know. You never know, dude. I bet the bulk guy will be Bundy. Maybe. I don't know when the last time Bundy pitched was. Let's pull that up. Bundy's actually having a really bad year, so if it is Bundy, I'd kind of be a little bit happy about that. But Bundy's last appearance was on August 24th. He went an inning and a third, gave up 1 earned, and then he was a starter before that. I mean, he started that game as well. I don't know why they pulled him after an inning and a third, but that's strange. But I don't know. Pat, they have bad pitches. We are effed. Why are we effed, dude? The hell? Teichi says, just on the Yankees alone, we have Volpe, Peraza, Glaber, and Roderick Arias. This year's Jason Dominguez. Plus, they could get Seager, the dude I would consider in the offseason. No need for Correa. I agree, bro. There's no need for Carlos Correa. Anybody who's like, bro, the only reason I could see anybody being like, yo, sign Carlos Correa is if they think they're, like, so edgy and, like, different, dude. Like, they're being such a rebel. They're being like, oh, I want Carlos Correa on the Yankees, dude. Like, no. Like, get out of here with that. I don't think that there's any chance the Yankees even make an offer to Correa in free agency. Not only would he be an awful fit in the clubhouse, he'd be an awful fit on this team in general. I don't care what he's done in the postseason. I don't care if he's, like, an upgrade at shortstop over Glaber. Bro, get out. I put him in the same class as, like, Javier Baez, except worse. Also, speaking of Javier Baez, bro, all the nonsense that's going on with the Mets lately, they should be ashamed of themselves. Like, the Mets should actually be ashamed of themselves. The fact that they're doing, like, the little thumbs down thing that the Yankees did in 2017, except they're doing it directed towards their own fan base. What are you doing, bro? Like, what are you actually doing? You're holding a thumbs down to your fan base because they booed you for performing like garbage. Javier Baez, shut up, dude. Like, what is your problem? You've been garbage since coming over to the Mets. Like, if they want to boo you, they have every right to boo you, dude. Since becoming a Met in 17 games, you're batting .210 with a .258 on base, my guy. If they want to boo you, they have every right to boo you. When the Yankees were getting booed just about the entire first half of the season performing like garbage, you didn't see the Yankees holding the thumbs down to their fans, bro. What about Giancarlo Stanton in 2018 when he first came to New York and he got booed every single at-bat, especially after his 5-strikeout game? He went out and talked to the media after that, and he's like, you know what, yeah, I deserve to be booed for this pathetic performance. But no, the Mets are such a garbage team that they literally decide to hold a thumbs down to their own fan base rather than owning up to why they're being booed. Bro, they deserve every piece of ridicule that they've gotten, dude. You're talking about a team that was, 5 games up in the National League East going into the month of August, and now what are they? Now they're 7.5 games out of first place. Their season is done. They're 4 games under 500, bro. Absolute bums. Anybody who's like, and I've never had a problem with the Mets, okay? But now when you're going to come out and do something like this, especially Francisco Lindor, a guy who, honestly, dude, I'm looking at Francisco Lindor. He signed a massive contract at the beginning of this season. And then you put up such terrible performance this season. I'm looking at you with your .224 batting average and .686 OPS with 11 home runs in 93 games. You should be ashamed of yourself, Francisco Lindor. You're disgusting, bro. Screw the Mets. That's the last I'm going to talk about them, bro. I want to walk into Citi Field the weekend of, I think, September 10th and sweep them. And have the Mets hold the thumbs down to us, bro. That's all I want. I want them to cry in the middle of Citi Field. THG says, it's different if Baez had a bad game and you complain about booing, but you and the Mets have been terrible. You deserve it. Bro, they deserve every piece of criticism that they get from their own fan base. Like, what are you doing with yourself? Baez looked more like a baby than his own child during that interview. That also pissed me off as well. Bro, you're gonna come on your little post-game press conference and talk so hot, and you have the nerve to bring your kid on with you? Like, what are you doing? Did he bring his kid on with him just because he thought he was going to avoid backlash like that? Bro, you should be ashamed of yourself, Javier Baez. Now I know why. Bro, don't be surprised if a guy like him, as well as like Carlos Correa, aren't going to be getting the contracts that they think they're going to be getting this offseason just because of the garbage that they just protrude off the field. Terrible, dude. Terrible. AB says, I think we'll win 2 out of 3 against the Mets. We split the season series with them every single year, even though we're the better team every year. It is what it is, bro. It is what it is. Henry says Shea Stadium was a dump. Queens is a dump. That hurts. It hurts a little bit. I think I've been to Shea Stadium once. I've been to Citi Field a few times as well. But I wouldn't say Queens is a dump. Just the area around where Citi Field is. That you could say that's a dump. Damien says, Pat, no way you just said Javier Baez is better than Correa. No. No, Javier Baez is not better than Correa. If I did say that, I didn't mean to say that. Carlos Correa is better than Javier Baez, like, production-wise, on the field. But if I'm saying, like, morally, I'll never respect Carlos Correa just because of, like, the whole cheating scandal. So, yeah, sure. Like, I'm looking at, like, Javier Baez. Morally, he's better than Carlos Correa, but not by much, dude. Not by much, especially after all this thumbs down nonsense. But, bro, they're both trash human beings. Like, you don't know what they've done in the past, you don't know what they've been through, and you don't know what they're capable of. Just saying. But, yeah. Mets are a parody of themselves, basically. And the funny part is, like, people thought, like, once Steve Cohen came in, like, everything was going to change. Nothing changed. They're still the same old Mets that are just a garbage franchise. They talk so hot for no reason. And they literally just can't own up to anything. So there you go. Why do you respect Altuve then? I don't think I ever said I respect Altuve. All I've ever said is that I give him props for kind of just being the most hated guy in the Astros for whatever reason. I don't know. And kind of just spitting on everyone's face and having a pretty solid year this year. Because, dude, if we're looking at Jose Altuve's numbers this season, especially after, like, the garbage that he went through last year, like, bro, he improved his numbers substantially. Like, last year in the shortened season, he had a 629 OPS compared to his 822 this year. So, obviously, he's not putting up, like, similar numbers to 2019. But, I mean, the power's still there. 25 home runs, 68 RBIs. I don't know. I don't like, bro, I never said I liked Jose Altuve. But all I'm saying is that I respect him more than Correa. Just because, dude, okay, this is what pisses me off as well. I don't know why Jose Altuve is like the poster boy of like the Astros cheating in 2017. And then the Yankees still have the nerve to do like the FL Altuve chants and everything, even though he owns us. Carlos Correa and the way he handled the situation 10 times worse than Jose Altuve did. I don't think anybody can argue that. And that's why I'm kind of confused all the time as to like why Altuve is the most hated Astro. I'm not really sure how Correa is doing this season. But, all right, his numbers, I would say they're pretty similar to what Altuve is putting up this year. Power-wise, he's actually having a worse year than Altuve, which is pretty surprising. But, bro, if I say this all the time, if I'm ranking the Astros on, like, a level of hatred, it's Correa 1, Gurriel 2, probably Bregman 3, Altuve 4. Like, bro, I don't have much against Altuve. Like, yes, he cheated. Yes, he had the whole, like, don't rip my shirt off or whatever. But, dude, he still pisses on us every time we face him. So, at some point, you have to be like, damn. Like, it is what it is. Black Swan says, TBH, I think it's common knowledge that Altuve probably did wear a buzzer. And if that's true, he doesn't deserve any respect. Dude, but also, like, if we have to, like, think of this here, if Altuve wore a buzzer, I doubt he's the only one who wore a buzzer. Bro, there's no chance that Altuve was wearing a buzzer and he was the only one doing so. The whole team probably was, bro. The whole team. Martin says the Mets are effing idiots. Also, who would want Correa? That dude is an effing bum. He's so negative. Like, get out. Who cares? He thinks he's so cool with his hot wife. Man, he's a bum. There you go. Gurriel's also racist. There you go, bro. He's a bum. That's why Gurriel's my second most hated guy in the Astros. But, bro, I don't want to waste time talking about the Astros and the Mets. Bottom line, they're both, like, trash teams that don't deserve anything. And luckily, only one of those two teams is going to be in the playoffs this year. My ideal scenario would obviously be, like, to win the division. And then we'd probably be playing the Astros in the ALDS, probably, right? Unless the Yankees are... I don't know who would finish with the best record, to be honest. I mean, we're still a little bit away from that. But obviously, let's say the Yankees have to play a wildcard game, right? Let's just say, hypothetically, we are playing the Red Sox in a wildcard game. You eliminate the Red Sox. Then after that, let's say the Rays have the best record in the American League. You advance to the ALDS. You eliminate the Rays in the ALDS. Let's hope that the Astros would make the ALCS. Then you eliminate the Astros in the ALCS. And then you go to the World Series. You eliminate the Dodgers from the World Series. Bro, that's my ideal scenario. As far as, like, defeating teams that I want to defeat, let's go, bro. Let's go. You love to see it. Damien says, I don't care what Correa said. He's better than everyone in our lineup other than Judge. We should get Correa. He's very talented and can help us win. You're delusional. A little bit. I don't think that there's any scenario where you could look at Carlos Correa, and especially, bro, he's not putting up fantastic numbers this season. This isn't like 2019 Correa or like 2017 Correa. Bro, an 849 OPS is solid, sure. But to say that he'd be like the best hitter on this team other than Aaron Judge, that's ridiculous, bro. Like, that's actually ridiculous. He wouldn't even be that much of an upgrade over Glaber. Like, yes, Glaber's having a down year, but dude, I want nothing to do with Carlos Correa. I don't know why this is like a topic of discussion among Yankee fans. It's mind-blowing, bro. The same Yankee fans who were pissing on Carlos Correa's life in the offseason are now being like, yeah, I would love to see him in the Bronx. Get out of here with that, dude. Get out of here. Let's see. The Yankees won't see the Astros in the ALDS. They will see them in the ALCS. Well, that's what I said. If they make the wild card, they'll see them in the ALCS. Juice Ball Buzzer Correa is so good. True. Browns are a talented, well-coached team. Chiefs fans will find that out late Sunday. Why are we talking about the Browns? I don't know, but okay. Pat, there's nothing in baseball that Gleyber does better than Correa. I'm not saying that Gleyber Torres is better than Carlos Correa, my guy. What I'm telling you right now is it would make zero sense to sign Carlos Correa to a long-term deal, being that you already have Gleyber Torres, who is, when he's on and when he's healthy, he's not that much worse than Carlos Correa. And then you also have so many young shortstops coming up. Signing Carlos Correa to a long-term deal would be stupid, bro. I don't know why this is a topic of conversation right now. Why is Carlos Correa to the Yankees a topic of conversation? My God, dude. That's the last I'm going to say about it, because that's ludicrous. It's a ludicrous thing to think about. AB says, the Mets are cursed. We need to name the LOL Mets curse, the curse of the Wilpons, the curse of Jimmy Pearsall. I don't know who that is, but okay. Yo, Pat, Yankees have a chance to make up ground if we can win 3 in a row and Red Sox sweep the Rays. What's going on with that Red Sox-Rays game right now? The Rays are actually winning 3-1, which is not ideal, I guess, because we were kind of rooting for the Red Sox this series, simply because so we could maybe gain some ground as far as the division goes. But I guess on the bright side, if the Yankees do win tonight and the Red Sox continue to lose, we'll gain a game in the wild card, and then we won't lose a game in the division. I don't know, bro. All I know is that if the Yankees happen to lose tonight and the Rays do win, we'll be 7 games back of first place. And then at that point, I might kind of put the nail in the coffin as far as the division goes. Bro, 7 games in a month is almost impossible. Especially, like, with how good the Rays are playing and how light their schedule is. It's tough, dude. It's going to be really tough to overcome 7 games in a month. I don't know, dude. Yeah, guys, it's not Correa, it's Baez. Oh, my God. You guys are crazy, dude. I would probably prefer Carlos Correa over Javier Baez. Bro, anybody who wants Javier Baez might need to, like, check themselves into, like, an insane asylum. Like, that's probably what you should be doing. MMS says, keep in mind the Yankees are saying we should sign Correa, the same ones sending death threats to him and his hot-ass wife last year. Probably. Martin says, I don't care what anybody says. The Yankees are a better team than the Astros. We could definitely beat them. Bro, I agree. And I'm not, this is what I'm saying right now. If we get past that wildcard game, which sucks, that we're probably going to have to be playing that. But once we do get past that, the Yankees are probably the team to beat in the American League. And I say that truthfully. I don't think the Rays are built for a playoff series, bro. Like, sure, they're playing good against, like, garbage teams like the Red Sox and the Orioles. And, bro, they're going to play the Tigers next week. But I can't see them matching up well against, like, a serious postseason contender like the Yankees in a 5-game series. I just can't. Now, can they prove me wrong? Sure, they proved me wrong last year. But the Rays last year were a much better team, bro. They had Glasnow, they had Snell, they had Morton. They have none of those 3 guys this year, bro. They're not doing anything in the postseason. And if they do, you guys could remember this stream, what is it, August 30th, 2021. You guys could go back to this stream and be like, Pat, you were dead wrong about the Rays. And I'd be like, yeah, I was. But right now, I'm looking at this Rays team. They're not going to do any damage in the postseason. And it's a shame that they're going to be running away with the AL East. It's a shame. But it is what it is, because somehow they're finding ways to win against bad competition, something that the Yankees couldn't do earlier on in the year. And that's just how the cookie crumbles, dude. Just how it goes. The Rays remind me of the Heat in basketball last year. That's a fair comparison. They kind of remind me of, like, last year's Rays, though. I mean, you want to compare, like, last year's Rays to the Heat simply because, like, they made it all the way to Game 7 of the World Series. Thank God the Rays didn't win the World Series last year, bro. That would have been shameful. Completely shameful. Unhinged Chiefs Antonio says, Pat, we lost Britain for the season, most likely. Indeed, bro. Black Swan says, they're a fluke in terms of the only reason we haven't passed them in the past month is because they beat up on bad teams while we've been beating up good teams. Bro, and also keep in mind, like, if the Rays do win today, they already have their own little win streak going. Like, that'll be 8 in a row for them if they do win today. So it's just not a good scenario for the Yankees right now. The Rays are getting so hot at the worst possible time. That's what it is. Worst possible time for them to be getting hot. And it's so frustrating because I'm looking at them on paper. I just don't see them as being a great team. I don't see them as being the unstoppable team that everyone thinks they are. Bro, they have a lineup of Brandon Lowe, Nelson Cruz, Wander Franco, Austin Meadows, Yandy Diaz, Joey Wendell, Manuel Margot, Kevin Kiermaier, and Mike Zunino. You're telling me that that's a team that's going to win 100 games? How? Bro, they're aces like Colin McHugh. I don't get it. I don't get how they're so good. Just lose already, please. 2009 is the only year the Yankees hit well in the postseason from 2005 on. I mean, they hit pretty well in 2017, especially against the Astros at home. On the road, it was a completely different story, but that's going back to the whole cheating thing. But 2017, they hit pretty well in the postseason. I don't know. Chat, all I know is that the most shameful thing that could happen to the Yankees this year is having to play that one-game wild card and then losing to the Boston Red Sox. That would be the most demoralizing thing we've seen since, like, I don't even know, bro. That would just be the worst. It'd be terrible, dude. I would rather not make the postseason than have that happen. I've said that so many times. I'd rather not make the postseason than lose in a one-game wild card. Because, listen, you guys know for a fact, whether you like it or not, as long as the Yankees do at least make that one-game wild card, Aaron Boone will be back next season. I can guarantee that. He will be signing a decent extension. He'll be signing a pretty nice extension, actually, if the Yankees do make that wild card game. So definitely keep that in mind, because it sucks, but it is what it is. I'm not scared of the Red Sox, though, but the only thing that does scare me is the idea of a one-game playing game. And we go through this every year, and it seems like no matter what, the Yankees always seem to end up having to play the wild card game. They did in 2015. They did in 2017. They did in 2018. 2019 was the only year where they didn't have to, and that's just because they just got so lucky and ran away with the East. But I don't know. Well, bro, we'll see what happens. I don't want to counter chickens before they hatch here, but being currently 6 games back is not an ideal scenario. Bro, where'd my Post-it go? That's actually really bad foreshadowing. Bro, it literally fell. I didn't even notice that it was gone. I guess we could pop it back up. That's actually really sad, bro. Here we are talking about, like, the Yankees' slim odds of winning the AL East now. I actually want to see what Fangraphs has the Yankees at as far as, like, their odds at the AL East. Because I know, like, playoff odds are, like, kind of wonky sometimes. But I like to go by it sometimes by just, I don't know. But all I know is that as of right now, the Yankees have a 16% chance of winning the AL East. 95% chance of making the playoffs. And the funny part is here, listen to this, chat. This is obviously according to Fangraphs, so take this as whatever you will. But the odds to win the World Series, the Rays have a 7% chance. The Yankees have a 10% chance. So the Yankees have a higher chance to win the World Series than the Rays, even though the Rays have a 70% chance of winning the division. Bro, it's unreal. That's what I keep telling you guys. Even though the Rays might be like a better regular season team, they don't match up well in the postseason with any of their competitors. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be very interesting. But with that being said, chat, let's make some predictions. Let's hit on prediction time here. You guys know the deal. Like I said, going up against Mike Mayers and the Angels bullpen. Who are you guys thinking goes yard today for the New York Yankees and company? I'm taking Judge, as usual. Bro, how can you not get Judge? How could you not predict Judge to go yard? And then I guess I'm taking Velasquez. I think I'm taking Velasquez, dude. I think I'm taking Judge and Velasquez. For some reason, I don't think that the lineup is just going to rake tonight. Maybe that's just me being negative after the last 2 games. I don't know. But I just can't see the Yankees dominating. I feel like the Angels having a bullpen day might hurt them a little bit unless Dylan Bundy does come in for the bulk of it, which might be the plan. Then they might have an absolute slugfest. But I feel like if the Angels keep throwing reliever after reliever after reliever out there, it'll be trouble for the Yankees only because they won't really have too much time to adjust to one guy. But let's see what you guys are thinking in the chat here. Who do we have? We got Gio, Gallo, Judge, Rizzo, Voit for sure. That hurts. That hurts, dude. Gardy goes Yardy for another party. Hopefully not. Because, bro, then that will just guarantee him, like, 2 weeks of playing time. Rizzo and Gallo, DJ Judge, Gallo and Rizzo. I see Mike Ford. Stanton, Judge, Gary, DJ Gardner, Rizzo, Gallo. So you got the whole lineup going yard, basically, Pimple. Judge, Rizzo, Velasquez, and Urshela. Stanton, Judge, Rizzo, Sanchez. Kluber, 750 dead center. I like that. Not so family fun vision says nobody. Don't like the optimism. That's okay. Lack of optimism. All 9 spots going yard, okay. Judge, Stanton, Andrew, Ohtani, Judge and Voit, Gardner and Sanchez homers. Everyone going yard, even Pat and Klubot. I like that. Voit not playing tonight. I know, but for some reason everyone thinks that he's going yard. I don't know. Judge and Tyone, 450 dead center. Listen, chat, with that being said, what are your guys' predictions as far as Kluber goes tonight? How many innings do you guys think he goes? How many runs do you think he gives up? How many Ks does he get? To be honest with you guys, I think he probably goes 3 today. I think we probably see 3 out of Kluber. I'm going to say 3 shutout. I think we get 3 shutout innings from Kluber in his first appearance back since, I think, May 28th. Coming off the IL for a very long time at this point. So, yeah, I'm going to say 3 shutout for Kluber. How many Ks? I want to say maybe like 3 or 4. Nothing too crazy. I think he's going to perform decent tonight. Let's see what you guys are thinking. Another no-hitter. Obama Gaming, I doubt that. I highly doubt that. 4 innings, 1 earned, 6 innings, 20 innings. There's no shot at that. Klubot no-hitter, 4 innings pitched, 3 earned, 3 innings, 2 earned, 3 and a third, 3 earned, 9 innings, 1 hit, 2 innings, 3 runs, 4 innings, 1 earned, 4 Ks, 5 innings shutout, 9 Ks, I like that, 5 innings, 7 Ks, 5 innings, 2 runs, 5 innings, 5 Ks, 1 run, 3 and a third, 1 run, 1 K, 2 walks, I like that, 9 innings, 8 earned, 168 pitches, that's wild. That would be wild. It's not happening, though, but there you go. Bro, if the Yankees let Corey Kluber go 168 pitches in his first appearance back in like 5 months, I wouldn't even come on for the Pat and Dan show after the game. I'm just saying. Luigi says only records 2 outs, 7 earned runs. Well, let's hope not, dude. Let's hope not. Yo, shout out to Jesus, a.k.a. King Chavez, the $5 dono. Appreciate you so much, my man. Yo, spam those W's for Jesus, you absolute beast. Jesus, you're a legend. Give me those Brian. Look at the hype hippo, dude. He's going bang, bang, bang. Let's go. We got Rally Rod over here. Rally Rod. We need a bottle that Jesus, a.k.a. King Chavez. I know. You know Jesus. You guys are friends. I would say you guys are friends. So, there you go. 1 bottle of Jesus. Table 9. There you go. Bang, bang, bang. Give me those Brian finger guns. Let's go. Bang, bang, bang. Appreciate you so much, Jesus. You're an absolute beast. But, chat, final prediction of the night. What are you guys thinking? What do you guys think the final score is? Do the Yankees win? Do they end this little 2-game losing skid that they're on here? Do they get back to their winning ways? Or do they lose and start a little losing streak here and make that 3 straight losses? I think the Yankees win tonight. I think they win. I don't think it's going to be like a blow out of the water kind of game. I think they win by a final score of 4-1. I don't think that's too crazy to ask for, bro. 4-1. I think they score a decent amount of runs against the Angels bullpen. Angels bullpen that doesn't really impress me too much. Now, obviously, like I said, if Dylan Bundy gets the bulk of the innings today, I could definitely see that score being a little bit higher. But it's going to be interesting for sure. I think it all also depends on how Kluber does in his first game back, as well as like how Heaney piggybacks off of him. You know what I mean? It's going to be interesting. But let's see what you guys are thinking. I see Yankees 10-5, 5-1 Yankees, 7-1. Yankees 5-3. Pat, do you sleep with Rally Rod? Yes. 4-0 Yankees, 10-3 Yankees, 1-0 Yankees, 24-7 Yankees, 24-7. We're on here, bro. We're going live 24-7. Yankees 6-2, 16-1 Angels. Don't like that. 8-2 Yankees, 11-0 Yankees, 11-0. Win first of 29 streak. Bro, if the Yankees win 29 straight games, I'll send you 29 free t-shirts. Yankees 4, Angels 2, 7-2 Yankees on top tonight. 6-3 Yankees, 6-2 Yankees, 70-10 Yankees. Bang, bang, bang. Give me those Brian Ferentz for Jesus, a.k.a. King Chavez with the $2 dono. Appreciate you so much, my man. He says, so what the rotation now? Cole, J-Mo, Clue, Monty, Heaney. Well, Dan swears that Montgomery is going to be the Yankees' number 2 in the postseason. I'm still banking on Cole, Tyone, Kluber, Monty. That's what your postseason rotation is going to be. For now, yeah, I guess Heaney's going to be your number 5, but thankfully in the postseason you don't need a number 5. So, yeah. But yeah, dude, hopefully the Yankees can find a way to pull this out tonight. I don't want to see them lose 3 straight games. Then at that point, I might start to get a little bit concerned as far as, like, the division goes. But if they could win tonight, kind of keep pace with the Rays and stay within 6, I guess, I'll still feel pretty confident as far as division goes. But don't lose tonight. Don't let the Rays win. Don't fall 7 back. Just keep winning games, dude. Sweep the Angels. That's all I'm asking for. Sweep the Angels, bro. But with that being said, that is going to be wrapping things up for today's pregame. Appreciate you all for stopping by for a little late night pregame here. Like I said, I'll be live after the game tonight for episode 19 of the Pat and Dan Show. It's going to be a fun one. You guys know the late night episodes of the Pat and Dan Show are always a great time. So we'll be live for that directly after the game tonight. Probably around like 1 o'clock or so, whenever the game does end. But I will see you guys after that for episode 19 of the Pat and Dan Show. You guys know the deal. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications for more. As Lori said, just win. Join the Discord, top of the chat, pin comment there. Fun group chat with a bunch of Yankee fans. But you guys know the deal. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe. Let's go, Yankees. See you guys after the game tonight. Hopefully after a W. Peace.
Balloon beat.